Hello everybody, Damascus Fox here, and today I'll be reviewing this guy right here, the Cold Steel Frenzy. This is the one with the black and blue G10 scales, which is really cool. But first, before we get into that stuff, let's do some specs. Starting off with length. Get my measuring tape all the way over yonder. This guy, overall length, coming in at a little over 12 inches. That's pretty long. Yeah. Okay, and it's blade length coming in just a tad bit over about 5.75. Yeah, 5.75, but it's got 5.5 cutting edge, so that's pretty cool. It's a lot of cutting edge. And now, time for weight. Let's see how this guy does in weight. Boop. Hello to you too. Alright, when we're on ounces. Boom. 5.62 ounce. 5.62. Got anything else to say? No? Okay. 5.62 ounces, so not that heavy, not too bad. Size comparison. Let's put him up against the Para 3, Spyderco Para 3. This is the Tenacious, sorry. Got him out of order. Para 3 and Tenacious. Boom. So obviously, this guy's longer by quite a bit. Yeah. The blade, the handle is almost the same length as the Para 3. And the blade runs most of the Para 3, where the Tenacious. Yeah. So, you go get some of those ratios in there. Boop. Now let's do CJRB Feldspar full size, CJRB Feldspar small. And obviously, it is longer than both. The small runs around there. The small is approximately just a little bit close to the length of the handle. So yeah, give you guys a sense of that. And another size comparison up in here. Banter, Benchmade Freak. So obviously longer than both, because this is a very long knife. And there we go. The Banter, the Wee Banter is pretty much the exact size of the handle. I need a sip of coffee. I got some in my throat. Ah, there we go. I think it'll stop choking me now. Yeah, so about the same size, which is actually pretty cool. Cool. So this guy, the entire blade is pretty much the entire size of that dude's handle. For my last comparison here, Cold Steel Spada Medium and Cold Steel Spada XL. This guy's got some dust on him. So obviously, the Spada XL is much bigger, but it is bigger than the medium Spada. But this is like one of the first knives that I really had to give the Spada quite close to the Spada, but still no cigar. Yeah, so that's length. If you're a fan of the Spada, and you're like, well, what about the size of the Frenzy? And there you go. It's about that size compared to the Spada. So that's really cool. Yeah. And boom. Okay. Boom. Next, we'll be doing height. This is, let's bring out the Tenacious and Para 3 again. go. Height of the blade. So it's a little high, but not too bad. I mean, compared to something like Feldspar. So yeah, it is higher than the Feldspar. But for the Para 3, it's practically the same height. You can see that. Just, I think, a little bit. Yeah, it's practically the same height as the Para 3. Tenacious. Yeah, practically the same height. Maybe a little bit up here. Yeah, let's compare it up here. It's a little higher up towards the top. So, yeah. Do with that information what you please. Let's do one more. Boom. And yeah, the banter rate's a little lower, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Coffee. That's some good coffee. Width on this guy. I always put the knives away, and then I realize, oh wait, I need that one more time. You can see width. So it's about the same thickness as the Para 3. But if you go by pocket clip, let's see. Rating, yeah. So not too bad. Pretty much the same width. So you'd be able to carry these. If you were used to the Para 3, you'd be used to the width of this guy. Maybe not the length. And blade thickness on the spine. Come into focus, please. There we go. So this guy does have a thicker blade, especially right there, but it does taper down at the tip, and then gets a little bit more robust right before the exact tip. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Price on this guy. This guy will run you on Blade HQ. It will run you $139.95, and then the MSRP is $239.99. So yeah, definitely get it from Blade HQ. They give you a great price on this guy. Great price. Definitely worth every penny. This is a fantastic knife. Now, time for the cut test. Now, according to my memory, I know I never sharpened this knife, so this is still a factory edge. I believe I've barely used this knife, so yeah, should be still very sharp. Yep. That one kind of just pushed it out of the way. Yeah, this guy's very sharp. Look at that. Yeah. And then piercing. Ooh, that pierces real nice. Yeah, this guy's really good. Really nice and sharp. I like that. Now, time to talk about this knife. You know, just my personal opinions and some cool little facts about it. This G10 is a two-tone G10 that's 3D machined. So that's pretty cool. It's got blue and black 3D machined G10 with plenty of contouring and all these grooves out of there for just excellent grip. You can choke up, get really nice purchase right here. You can't go all the way up to the blade. There's nothing to carry there. You can go like this if you want, but it's very uncomfortable. So you can choke up as close as you can here. You have kind of like a mid grip, like right here. All these little grooves right here. So you have a mid grip right here, and then you can also go all the way down. So you can get like really maximum range with this guy. You can go like right here, like that. So this will accommodate anybody's hand, no matter what the size. It is just so comfortable. This grip is very, very comfortable. It's all nice and all these corners are all nice and knocked down, so you don't get any hot spots, no sharp edges, which is really nice, comfortable, and just nice and machined. Get that fantastic triad lock that Cold Steel offers. That allows excellent durability and allows you to trust your knife's lock. So that's really cool. If you have trouble, this guy luckily does function really well with that. I know some people may have trouble with the triad lock. It might be a little tight for them. What I usually do is use this right here, the bone of my thumb. Right here, if you use the flat of your thumb, it tends to push in, so it kind of forms around the button, and you can't get it all the way in. I usually use the bone, so you just push in with the bone, and then that gets it all the way. So, but that's just how I do it. I use the bone, boom, like that. So, but if you don't have any trouble using your finger, this one usually is a little bit better, but that's usually just how I do it. I find it a little easier to use it like that, if that's how you prefer it. You can flick it out. Let's see if I can without messing anything up. Okay, well, you can. Take my word for it. I just don't want to hit nothing around here. You can also do a control open, or you can also use two-hand and just pinch that fuller right there. Boom. Nice. And it has a reversible pocket clip. This one does not come with two because this one just goes straight down. Usually like on the Spada right here, it has a curve. So it requires two for left and right. So you could just take that one off and then put the other one on. But this one, you could just use the same one on both sides. So it's ambidextrous, which is nice. Very nice. It does come in two other colors. This is the blue and black. There's a green and black, and then a gray and black. Unfortunately, to my knowledge, I looked, and the green and gray are discontinued. You can really only get the blue now. That's just to my knowledge that I've seen. So, but that's okay. Blue is really cool. Yeah, I really like the blue color. And it's also designed by Andrew Demko, which is really cool. I don't think I see his name on anywhere around here. No. Yeah. But yeah, Andrew Demko designed this, so that's why it's awesome. It's steel right here. If you could see that. CPM S35VN, which is really cool. Has a satin finish with a very nice flat grind. So it gets really nice and slicey. And it gets pretty thick up here at the spine. So the edge is nice, but it does get kind of thick up here. But it has this nice little swedge right here. So it gets to a very, very acute needle point, but with enough meat behind it. So it's not going to be very weak. It actually seems, the way how I see it, it looks very durable. Yeah. So it looks very nice. It's, what's the word? The design of this knife is inspired by a Japanese, I hope I don't butcher this name, hold on, Kapichiburi, I think it was called, Kapichiburi, or Helmet Splitter, or yeah, I think that's what it was, Helmet Splitter, and which is a Japanese like knife that has a very similar blade shape like this, but it also has a prawn on the bottom, the Japanese one does, but that's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife, but yeah, that's what this is inspired by, the Japanese Kapichiburi. So that's really cool. I apologize if I butchered that name. Yeah, I have trouble pronouncing things. So yeah, but otherwise, this is a fantastic knife. It does not. It's not. Not sure if you can see in there. If I can get the light in there, it is not backed up by steel liners, but I think they probably did that intentionally to keep the weight down. So, yeah, it has nice black right here, which backspacer, which really helps with the contrast. It looks just beautiful. Very, very beautiful knife. I love this thing because it's very sleek, very slender. It fits in the pocket perfectly. It doesn't feel, for a knife of this size, you get all of this. It's like foot long of a blade. You get all this, and it's very light. You could just wave it around, It's not heavy, not cumbersome, and you're not going to really find it cumbersome to carry in your pocket, in my opinion. I carry this thing in my pocket, no problem. Does not feel weighty down. It does not like prohibit anything else in that pocket. I really like carrying this guy. I love this guy. I believe this knife is, to me, very underrated. It needs a lot more love. I love this knife. It's just so good. Yeah, you get so much reach with it, so many gripping points, so comfortable. You just don't feel any hot spots anywhere. Even with that pocket clip, I don't really feel a hot spot on that pocket clip. So that's really nice. The action on it is fantastic. You could just actuate it very easily. Carry this almost anywhere. Yeah, so it's not cumbersome at all. It's very sleek, very slender, and I love those designs. Sleek and slender designs are just some of my favorite designs. Yeah, so that's one of my favorites. So I can highly recommend this knife. It's very good for the value. For the money you pay for it, very good. Yeah. Well, I think this video's gone on long enough, so I hope you like this video, and if you like more knife and EDC related content, check out my other videos, and remember to subscribe because I post every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and there'll be more knives and more videos in the future. Thanks again for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye.